This crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled. Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
I'm done now. Oh yeah, man, trying to get it back for me.
I got you.
Come on, George, at the rim! At the rim!
Nice.
What we gotta do put on for the community? I'm on that. Nah. You're not gonna keep doing that.
Good D.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Nick Richards out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, they've got Chris Middleton. And it's Burks in at the 1. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. And I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now here's Brunson. And here's MP for 3. Wow, through the contact in that 3. Almost ran his personal foul.
Shooting for New York.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 3 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Now Burks. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Pajemski. Kicks to Middleton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the second time.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Bounce pass for Randle. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Richards. It's blocked. Burks with it. Lays it up off the glass.
Playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score.
That bucket in no time at all.
3 balls.
And it's 6 points for MP.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Freeman passes to Burks. Here's Huntington, just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Richards.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Armstrong. Warriors with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Middleton can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Here's Middleton. Defense is right there. Remington passes to Middleton. And placed out this one looks to be an illegal swing.
First personal foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Chris Middleton.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes
He had
remaining.
15 points last out.
2 minutes.
And that one's good.
Knicks
Richards.
Richards.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is
Golden State
manipulated
calls
there.
timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah,
Ladies and
this is
gentlemen,
why you hate to
your
lose
Warriors,
momentum. It
you
can
Knicks
be
team.
hard to get it back.
So both teams making
Substitution on
a
court.
look at how the
Shooting
points
for
have
New
been
York.
generated so
Jalen
far.
Brunson
Scoring breakdown
at
for
the
the
line for
Knicks.
one.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Weddington. And there's Pajemski in at the two-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Burks can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's MP for three. The Warriors pull it in. This is their first look at this year's New York squad.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right, they'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Here's Pajemski. It's rebounded by New York. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
Norris, when you and I think about the playoffs
At the line
back
for
in
the
the
Knicks.
bubble, you can see
Julius
how much
Randle.
of an impact the
2
fans have
shots.
during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas played phenomenal. He finished with 17
Nick
points,
Richards.
and as we've come to expect,
Assist goes
he
to
filled it up from three-point
Armstrong.
range whenever he could. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big
2
game.
minutes remaining in the
Kevin,
first half.
see if he can
2
do that again
minutes.
tonight.
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays. So critical.
Offensive rebound. Brown, and easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Pajemski. Got a piece of it. Just fine on the clock. And so it looks like the Warriors will take possession here. The
Knicks
Knicks
substitution.
making a switch here.
OG
Anunoby's checked in. .112 left in the second quarter. Pajemski's shot is good.
Well, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Pass to Armstrong. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
The rebound by Richards.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
A nice shot by Brown.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Burks against Brunson. And the shot goes in. Burks has got 9.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Brunson. Sinks that one from the post. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's New
That's
York
the end of the
out in
first
front
half.
by
So the
17
score,
points at the end
your
of the
Warriors,
quarter. Their defense.
26. The Knicks, 43.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. New York leading by 17. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Jalen Brunson. Julius Randle is out there with Nick Richards.
Armstrong.
Then there's Armstrong. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Wennington. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP outside. Brunson with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 20. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. Burks with it. Now defended by Randall. And then good.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries.
New
Can
York
that
calls
trigger a
timeout.
little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And so New
get
York
ready to
calls
move.
timeout.
And welcome out your Warriors Knicks team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now.
Substitution
His
on the court.
third free throw
At
attempt
the
of the
line
game.
for the Dubs.
Not the best
Andrew
statistic for him
Wiggins.
in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Brunson against Rodriguez. Brunson, no good.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And so it's the New
the
York
end of the
Knicks.
third quarter
Up by
with
a
the
dozen
score,
here at the end of the
your
quarter.
Warriors,
They've got their field goal
50.
percentage to thank for that.
The Knicks,
They've been hot from all over the
62.
floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Good shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns into a 3 at the other end, right? So let's just discern the difference between a great shot and a decent one. Let's get great shots.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Chris Middleton. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Wennington is out there with Rodriguez. And it's Soto in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Brown pulls it down. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sinks the triple. And 12 points for MP.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Warriors trail by 15. Now here's Rodriguez. Takes it down to Middleton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Richards got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP deciding where to go with it. Randall outside. Good, in the assist goes to MP.
Three-pointer.
Armstrong's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors shooting a meager 37% for the game. Rodriguez passes to Wennington. Here's Wiggins. That one a little long.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP from deep three-point land. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And there's the pass to Wennington. On the wing, Wiggins. Randall against Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Randall. Shots good by Middleton.
Just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Armstrong's got 9 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D.
Timeout, Warrior.
Timeout called the Warriors. MP's really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors, you get
and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Make some noise for your Warriors Junior Jam Squad.
Passes it to Burks. Golden State moving it around. And Middleton kicks to Burks. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 19-point game. And the rejection by MP. Inside, Hart. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Pajemski. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. There's Wennington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for
At the line for the Dogs.
They've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Rivera, he's checked in for Julius Randle. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And Washington subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Wennington. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Burks against Armstrong. 4 on the clock. Wennington passes to Rodriguez. Here's Freeman. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water sweating was put on display here today.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Randall finds MP. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Wennington. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Burks looking around. High arcing shot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.